Today, in honor of Women's History Month, I'd like to honor a woman from the pages of history of the Lincoln era. I would like to highlight Julia Taft Bayne. Julia Taft Bayne was born on March 4th, 1845. Her father, Horatio Nelson Taft, was an attorney and chief examiner in the U.S. Patent Office. The family lived in Washington, D.C., a few blocks from the White House. Julia, at 16 years old, visited the White House often to supervise her two brothers, who were the constant playmates and sometimes schoolmates of Willie and Tad Lincoln, until Willie's death in February 1862. During her visits to the White House, Julia Taft was befriended by Mary and President Lincoln. She was known as the daughter the Lincolns never had. She wrote a memoir entitled Tad Lincoln's Father, based on her visits to the White House and detailing her memories of the Lincolns from 1861 to 1862. Julia Taft Bayne's memoir provides a unique glimpse into the social and family life of the Lincoln White House. In the work, she wrote of her initial fear of the towering rough-and-tumble Lincoln, who won her over with teasing. She also discussed an emerging relationship with Mary, who had no daughters, and took particular comfort in Julia's presence. Unfortunately, Julia and her two brothers left the White House shortly after Willie's funeral in 1862 because their presence caused pain to Mrs. Lincoln and Tad. Julia Bayne's half-brother, Charles Sabin Taft, was the first physician on the scene when President Lincoln was shot on April 14, 1865 at Ford's Theater, and he remained with the president until his death. Julia Taft Bayne's detailed accounts of the interactions between President Lincoln and his family is still used by scholars today. She died December 14, 1933, at her daughter's home in Champaign, Illinois. Thank you.